Hello everybody, that's Milkbot again. As you see on the display now, there is a new field showing 4.4 Celsius or degrees Celsius, which is the current temperature in your Milkbot. That's the new field. It used to be only in our Northern American versions and also in our Russian versions, and now this is worldwide by default in all our Milkbot types. Milkbot 200i, Milkbot 200 Basic, Milkbot 400 Basic, Milkbot 400i, and Mega Milkbots, and all these premium lines like the double dispenser, etc. It's very good information for you now because some people have problems with that there was not a temperature showing, only on the thermostat controller, so now it's on the display. And actually, what does it mean in your service menu? I will show you briefly. When I turn the key, I go into settings, I go into the advanced settings, or I see actually alarm settings, there are known functions like a low level, warning level low, low level critical alarm, so there is no milk in the Milkbot, and there is also unauthorized access when someone opens the door without turning the key. And I can go to other page, which is a new page, and there is a email messages for warning a high temperature, which means basically that food safety of your product is at risk. So that is why this is quite useful, we think, and once again you got it by default. There are some new functions, like in some versions, maybe mainly for our Northern America clients, the Milkbot is capable to control the temperature himself or itself. So in fact, there is no thermostat controller because our industrial PLC is controlling everything. So then you get into the other menu, into the other part, which is the advanced settings. You see standard dispensing mode, 1 liter dispensing mode. There are so many, currently in your Milkbot there are so many modifications that can be set up in the proper service menu that gives you a big number of different modifications that you can do on your own. For example, this one is this. So you go to the payment mode, non-payment mode. You can choose the different flow meters. So even if you buy your Milkbot with the standard Huba flow meter for, let's say, standard fat milk, then you can still shift to our Comacal flow meter for high fat creamy milk, or also for the yogurt or iron-like products. For example, that's like this. And that, you can choose the Monix, if you use Monix or not, and you can choose the QR code if you use them or not for the Monix number. There is the languages as before, and here you can see a new function which is the cooling temperature. So you just set the cooling temperature at which you want to keep your milk at. Please always keep on your mind that Milkbot is not capable to cool down the milk, but it can just keep the milk at the temperature you bring milk at. Which means that if you bring milk at 6 degrees Celsius, in no way Milkbot is capable to cool it down to 3. It can just keep it at 6. So this is very important. But anyway, this is for set up the cooling, so you can put there in some versions in the Northern America for Northern America clients and for ocean Oceania clients like Australia and New Zealand, this is also this function where you are controlling the temperature on your own. So you set the target temperature, you set the variation around the target temperature, and you also set the defrosting. You've got some default settings from us, but you can do it. But we always recommend to consult this with authorized technician, or if not available, consult always these parameters with your cooling engineer or refrigeration engineer. So thanks for watching, stay tuned with us, and don't forget to support us and give us like on Facebook and whatever.